evening and welcome back to Twin States Sports. I'm Bailey Wilborn. Ole Miss took on 9th-seeded Oklahoma today in the first round of the NCAA tournament. This game was all Oklahoma. It seemed like Ole Miss never really had a chance. Oklahoma shot 57% and 46% from the three-point line. Ole Miss ended up losing 72-95. Here's what Coach Davis had to say after the game.
Yep, obviously it was a really disappointing day for our team. They just, right from the start, Oklahoma, give them all the credit, just totally outclassed us, they out-toughed us. They did it in every area, so give Oklahoma a lot of credit. They played really, really well, but this is not going to define who we are.
Tennessee taking on 15th-seeded Colgate. Jordan Bone tosses the lob to Jordan Bowden for the jam, making it 13-8 Tennessee. The Volunteers pulled away late in the first half. Lamonte Turner shows some patience and then buries the three, making it 34-20. Colgate chipped away at Tennessee's lead and pulled out front. Midway through the second half, Tucker Richardson drains the three and the Raiders up by 2. But then Tennessee takes over. Admiral Schofield would knock down 3 big triples late to help push the lead out to 9. 2-seeded Tennessee wins it 77-70 and will face the Iowa Hawkeyes in round 2 Sunday. Tennessee says they know how to handle the pressure of a close game.
And towards when we understood that it was going to be a tight game, we just wanted to put them in long possessions, make them guard a little longer, and just execute what we do. We've been in tougher positions earlier this year, so the key thing is just never get rattled, understand how hard we work to get to this point, so there's no reason to get rattled.
Alabama is in the process of negotiating a buyout with head coach Avery Johnson, sources confirmed to ESPN. Johnson took over the Crimson Tide in 2015, replacing Anthony Grant after 6 seasons. He has only been to 1 NCAA tournament during his 4 seasons in Tuscaloosa, beating Virginia Tech last season in the first round and finishing 20-16. This season, the Crimson Tide came up short on Selection Sunday and then lost their NIT game at home to Norfolk State on Wednesday. Vanderbilt has fired head basketball coach Bryce Drew after just 3 seasons. Vanderbilt hired their new AD Malcolm Turner this past month, and he is already shaking things up. Granted, Vandy went 0-18 in SEC play this year, but the Commodores were without potential lottery pick Darius Garland for most of the season. Vanderbilt, along with Texas A&M and Alabama, are now on the market for a new head coach. College basketball trivia time. Who is the NCAA's all-time Division I three-point field goal leader? J.J. Redick? Nope. How about Steph Curry? Also incorrect. The answer, Fletcher Magee of Wofford. Magee needed 3 points last night, 3 three-pointers last night to break the all-time record, and he got it. It came early in the second half of Thursday's game against Seton Hall and gave Magee's 505 career threes. With the basket, Magee moved past Travis Bader of Oakland.
Wow, tough break for Mississippi State tonight, too. Man.
Yeah, that was a close one. That was a good one. We were just watching it in the newsroom. They were up. Mississippi was up by, I think, 10, and then just lost the lead.
Well, State didn't do too well. Thank you. We'll be back right after this.